He isolated himself a lot. He would go sit in the corner and just observe.
Today was the second day of testimony for the defense in the Parkland shooter's sentencing trial.
Nikolas Cruz's preschool teacher and former neighbor took the stand. CBS 4's Ted Scouten was there for today's testimony, and he joins us with what they had to say in Cruz's defense. Ted?
Yeah, Lauren and Elliot, the defense is taking a step-by-step through the shooter's life. Today, they zeroed in on the time when he was a toddler. Behind the smiles of a toddler, the defense painting a picture of a child whose troubles were growing.
He was delayed in independent skills. He was delayed in language. He was delayed gross motor, fine motor.
Anne-Marie Fischer is a former preschool administrator. She's talking about the Parkland shooter when he was between 1 and 2 years old.
He isolated himself a lot. He would go sit in the corner and just observe. He didn't know how to socially interact with others.
Fischer testified that the confessed killer had a hard time communicating with other children, leading to aggressive behavior.
Nikolas was a late biter.
What does that mean?
Usually when you're approaching 2, the biting stops, but I would say he bit at least, that I can recall, it could be way more, but for sure at least 5 kids.
The defense is portraying the shooter as someone who suffered disabilities early on, stemming from his birth mother's abuse of drugs and alcohol while she was pregnant with him, and that it impacted him from birth on.
He wasn't talking, so if he wanted a toy, he would go after somebody's hand to get the toy. He was a biter and a bedwetter he wet his bed until he was about 6 or 7.
Former neighbor and friend of the shooter's late mother, Linda Cruz, said as a toddler, she noticed problems as well.
He's very, very hyper, very, now I would probably describe it as like ADHD or something like that. He was just very hyper, always running around, always getting into things.
While testifying, she mentioned that she was told that the shooter had been sexually molested by a neighborhood child. The judge told the jury that's not admissible and they should disregard it. And it looks like the defense has a large slate of witnesses who are set to testify. They told the judge that there would be about 80 people who are going to take the stand. Again, a win for the defense in this case is that the shooter gets life in prison as opposed to the death penalty. Live in Fort Lauderdale, Ted Scouten, CBS 4 News.